I don't contest that is the greatest. I would say is the greatest. Look, he has now 4 world records. The first world record he set was in 2018 in the Seven Hills road race, 15-kilometer road race. Then last year, he also set a world record in a 10-kilometer road race. Before the lockdown, he ran also in a road race in Monaco and set a world record. Now, this one is his first world record on track, and it becomes his 4th world record. Now, no Ugandan has ever done that. Not only that, before he became senior, he won a gold medal in World Junior Championships in Oregon in 2014. Thereafter, he comes to win the Africa record also, Africa Junior. He goes ahead to win a double gold medal in Commonwealth Games in Gold Coast in 2018. And not only that, last year he wins a gold medal in World Cross Country, and he follows it also with the World Championships medal. So really, the achievements that are just too many. Only that we still want him also to become an Olympic champion. And we are going to do whatever it takes to ensure that that happens.
Maybe President, lastly, do you have any remarks as we how are you preparing for the post-COVID era?
Now, for starters, we have written to government to allow us start competing again, and we were asked to come up with SOPs, which we discussed with the government through National Council of Sports, and those SOPs were now forwarded to the COVID committee, the National COVID Committee, and we are just to get a feedback from government. But for us, we are positive. Our world governing body, World Athletics, has already started, and the Monaco Diamond League was the first Diamond League this season, and that people were able to perform well in that first Diamond League shows that the lockdown has not affected our athletes. I remember one time telling people that when the situation opens up, we as athletics, we are going to return very strongly. And indeed, we have returned very strongly. We believe, we are very positive that government will allow us one track event for this season, which will be our national championships, and then one road race, which will be our national mountain race, which we shall use to select a team for the World Mountain Race. So when government says yes, we are putting this in place. Thereafter, the athletics season will start again in December to enable the athletes who are yet to qualify for Tokyo 2021 now to also qualify. So from 1st December, we shall put in programs to facilitate qualification of our athletes for the Olympic Games, because the Olympic Games is the ultimate games that we are all looking forward to. If there was no lockdown this time, if there was no pandemic, I believe this win that Joshua has had in Monaco should have been in Tokyo. Yeah, certainly, as Uganda Athletics Federation, we are very proud of the success that we've had. Imagine this time of the pandemic, of the lockdown of COVID-19, and we receive an invitation for 4 athletes to go for the first event of our World Athletics of Diamond League in Monaco. When the invitation comes, we even wondered whether government would clear it. So we engaged government, and we thank God that government cleared. Not only clearing, government also facilitated the 4 Uganda Airlines flight was chartered for them from Entebbe to Nairobi, where they picked their international flight. Now, not only that, government also gave them off-pocket, which was really greatly motivating to them. That we have the first international competition after this lockdown of COVID, and Joshua Cheptegei sets a world record is really unprecedented. For us as a federation, we are very, very excited about this. We are filled with a lot of euphoria and excitement that this has happened, because breaking a world record on track and field is not easy, and that's why that record had stood for 16 years. The former record holder was the Ethiopian Kenenisa Bekele. So it stood for 14 years, for 16 years, since 2004. That shows you how difficult it was for the record to be broken. That Joshua Cheptegei was able to break this record is a very, very significant thing for us as a country. It is a significant thing for us as a federation, Uganda Athletics Federation, and it has continued to underlie the fact that we are the best performing federation in this country. For us, it is not even about Joshua Cheptegei alone. I know there were a team of 4 of them. His colleague Stephen Kiza went as a pace setter. He performed his role very well and set a high pace in the beginning. So that was his role. And then we had Alima Nakai and Winnie Nanyondo, who we are going to run, who ran in 1,000 meters. This time they did not finish in the medal brackets, but we're also satisfied that Winnie was able to do her season's best, and Halima was able to do both her PB means personal best, and also set a new national record, which she was also the one holding anyway. So this one shows you that they also performed well, though of course they went there to vie for a win in the top 3. That they finished in the position they did, of course, is lower than our expectation, but still, given that they have been in lockdown, and for them, particularly the girls, they had a challenge. 2 weeks before the departure, Nambole, where they were training from, was turned into a quarantine center for Ugandans who are coming from out of the country. So it affected their final preparations. So this could have also explained why they could not finish among the top 3. But we still have a lot of hope in them. We know that they can perform better in the subsequent competitions. And even in the Olympic Games next year, we know they will perform well. So for us as a federation, we are very excited and we congratulate these athletes. They have made us proud, they have made this country proud, and they are not about to stop there. This is going to happen, they're going to continue. And for us, we continue to encourage them. We continue to ask the young athletes to take them as role models, and we continue to tell our athletes to be God-fearing. Joshua Cheptegei is a born-again Christian. I am a born-again Christian myself, and this is a driving force for us. People need to know God. People need to know the true God, and this will help. And this is why our athletes are excelling. Joshua Cheptegei is God-fearing, he's focused, he's determined, he's well-disciplined, and because of this, he's achieving a lot. So I want just to congratulate them. I want to congratulate Joshua and congratulate all the Ugandans for this rare achievement which happens during the time of COVID-19 lockdown.
President, where is Joshua now, and when is he meeting the president as it is usually the norm?
When the team was going out, we committed to government that we shall follow all the SOPs. When you come back to this nation from out of the country, it is mandatory that you are quarantined for 14 days. So because of that, when they arrived yesterday, we just had to have a scientific reception, a low-key reception, and they proceeded to a place of their quarantine. And Joshua right now is somewhere in Kapchorwa, is where the quarantine is taking place. All the 4 are quarantined somewhere in Kapchorwa, so they are not here in Kampala.
Will there be any organization to meet the president, maybe after that?
I'm positive about this, that after the 14 days, we are in touch with the State House. After the 14 days, we shall arrange, we shall keep in touch with the Office of the President and also State House to ensure that Joshua is given a befitting reception for a world record holder, because such an achievement is really big. And so we shall work with all the stakeholders. We shall work with all the stakeholders to ensure that this happens. But meantime, within these 2 weeks, we shall make contacts with all the powers that be to ensure that a state reception is given unto them.
What Joshua did is something not for every day. As the federation, do you have any plans of maybe thanking him or helping him out?
Now, for starters, as a federation, our focus is to ensure that Joshua also wins an Olympic gold medal. That's the only thing he has not won now. And surely when that happens, Joshua Cheptegei is going to be an all-time best athlete for this country. Before the lockdown, Joshua and his colleagues were in the camp preparing for the World Half Marathon. And during that time, he was actually planning for a world record in half marathon. So now then lockdown came in and disorganized the whole program. But I also want to thank God that in spite of all that, and without any local competitions here, since March, he goes out the first time and is able to do what he did. It's amazing. It shows a high level of talent that is resident in him. So we as a federation, our target is to ensure that we prepare him for the Olympic Games. And I believe we are ready to use whatever it takes to ensure that effective preparation is given to him for the Olympic Games, just like we prepare the other athletes for the Olympic Games.